He ali'i ka'aina, he kaua ke kanaka. The land is chief, man is its servant. Olelo no eo. In the Ahupua'a system, there was a clear line of responsibility from the gods to ali'i, to Konohiki, the steward, to Maka'ainana, the commoner. The Konohiki possessed a deep knowledge of the natural resources of their Ahupua'a. The function of the Konohiki was to be a masterful manager and steward of the resources and community, because the connection between the resources and the community were inseparable and intertwined. Konohiki were appointed by the ali'i and charged with safeguarding the production and perpetuation of land and sea resources in their ahupua'a. As an example of sustainability practices of the ancient Hawaiians, the kuleana obligation of these Konohiki was not to sustain the resources for the current residents, but to ensure that these resources were available to their children. Steward leadership is about leading from the middle rather than leading from the front or leading from the back. Steward leaders are responsive, adaptive, flexible, and continually learning. They seek to empower others through a focus on caring and character. They are committed to the welfare of all stakeholders and are committed to the best interests of the organization. The Konohiki in the Ahupua'a system needed to be a steward leader. Unlike the ali'i who ruled at the front and the maka'ainana at the back, the Konohiki needed to have the capacity to see how choices and their consequences were fundamental in contributing to the welfare and best interest of others. They needed to have the ike, the knowledge of the intertwining and sometimes competing systems within the Ahupua'a in order to maintain the health of the community through the ethical management of land and water resources from wau to kahakai. As a native Hawaiian and a leader, I believe that the Konohiki is an apt metaphor for my leadership style. Like the Konohiki, I believe that the welfare of the Ahupua'a, the school, is dependent upon my awareness of the community, the resources, the systems and relationships that interplay, and a historical insight that connects the past to the future. Like the Konohiki, I strive for unity of purpose rather than uniformity. The Konohiki leads from the middle because they not only manage resources, but they are in the middle to ensure that enough support, guidance, and empowerment is given to community members so that each person is able to fully understand and perform their kuleana, their obligation. I also believe that the Konohiki is not the expert in all things. Part of the strength of the Konohiki is that a Konohiki needed to adapt and be flexible when things changed. I'm not in front because I know everything. I don't know everything. I don't even try to know everything. But like a Konohiki, my strategy is to observe, absorb, learn, synthesize, listen, and then act with the big picture in mind.